Hey, Uinta Ward. President Welling here, just wanting to invite you to an activity that we have planned. It's an activity that's going to take place over the next couple months, probably. Starting now, we want you to start part of the activity. We want you to participate on the Ward Movie Night on the 14th. Details as far as time are to come. Brother Edington has put that out for some of the elders in the ward. If you haven't got the message, please reach out. We'll give you more details. The movie's going to be The Fighting Preacher, if you haven't seen that. During that movie, there's a part of the movie where the brother, I can't remember his name, was sent to reestablish relationships with the community at Palmyra. And he tried several different attempts to get through to them and to build relationships. And what it boiled down to was his service, where he was able to really get through. And that inspired me at that time. I didn't really know how much of an impact that'd have, but it's had an impact on me. And I wanted to do a little bit more than just do a movie night with the ward. So we came up with the idea of the ward movie night at the theater. It's going to be an outdoor drive-in. We're going to watch that movie. And starting today, up until that movie and beyond that, we want your family to submit ideas of service, simple service opportunities that we can do as a ward. We want to put together a ward-wide service scavenger hunt, one that can be done by abiding by the social distancing requirements that the church has asked us to follow. And so they need to be outside. I want you to get a picture of the opportunity, message it to me through my cell phone or through Facebook Messenger. Tell me a little bit about it. Your family will get points for each idea that you come up with. So you'll be a little ahead as many ideas that you come up with. So submit as many as you want. And then what we will do is we'll compile the list of ideas and we'll put together a day-long service scavenger hunt where you and your family can pick from the list. We'll have associated point values to each service opportunity, and then you can go out and compete with other members and or ward family members and their families in the ward for the opportunity to, win it. And so we want to make it fun. We want to have a prize at the end for the family that gets the most points, and maybe the top 3 families. We want everybody to participate. We don't want anybody to be left out. So everybody submit ideas. Show up on the 14th to watch The Fighting Preacher with us. There'll be treats that the movie theater will provide. If you want to buy your own treats from them, or you can bring your own treats. But we want everybody to show up for that. And then we want everybody to show up for that ward service night. Or it's not service night, but the ward scavenger hunt day. And so I imagine that this is going to probably be over a couple months period of time. So we don't have any set dates on the day that we'll hold that scavenger hunt, but it'll be after the 14th, towards the end of August or beginning of September, somewhere in there. So please participate. We want you to be inspired by this opportunity or this activity. And we want you to get something out of it. So as you start submitting ideas right now, come to the movie, listen for how he pivoted and approached his way of approaching and trying to get into the hearts of those people in Palmyra, and try and relate it to this idea of what we're trying to do here in the UNW ward. We want to try and serve those in our ward, in our community, just through small and simple means, and see the impact that may have just on those around us, and at the very least on the members of the UNW ward. We all need a little inspiration right now. It's been a challenging time for each of us. Elder Bednar shared in a talk that he gave recently about freedom of religion, about when the members aren't gathering, they're scattering. And we need to do some activities to where we feel like we're gathering, yet we're still abiding by this social distancing. but I think this is something we can do. It'll be outside, so we'll be able to abide by those guidelines. So any ideas outside, submit your ideas, show up to the movie, and show up to the day-long scavenger hunt.